in this terrific look at the picturesque city of Portland. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. We'll watch the Portland Trailblazers in this one as they go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Well, if you ask Karl Anthony Towns, his greatest strength is his versatility. He said, "My dad taught it to me at a young age, and it's made my transition at every step of my career comfortable, having the fundamentals and foundation. I don't limit myself. I try to be great at all skills." Kevin?
Yeah, terrific attitude. It makes him very tough to handle. David, thank you. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Hood.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. We've got D'Angelo Russell. Also, Malik Beasley out there. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Kobe. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4 slot. And for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Nurkic, and it's Hood in at the 3 spot. A lot of trade rumors beginning to swirl now, Brent. Several teams out there trying to add talent, and sometimes it comes at the expense of team chemistry.
It can, and I think teams who are very, very aware of their potential to be into the playoffs are careful to tinker with that. If they know they're going to have an opportunity to play in the postseason, the additions that they have to make, Kevin, they have to understand that that player coming in is great for us, but how is it that that player comes in? Who does it affect in our locker room?
Or they make a trade or don't make a trade because they're worried about team chemistry and how it'll be affected.
Exactly. Yeah. But again, I'll go back to an addition sometimes into a locker room with just that talent may affect the talent you already have. And if you're really cognizant of that fact, sometimes not making the deal is the best deal to make.
And from day one, Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt that he can step outside and knock down the jumper either.
Beasley against McCollum. Here's the teardrop. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
Well, you have to be able to use the three-point line in some way. It's just such a weapon. And in that game, it was just not there for him.
Now here's Lillard. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Anthony in the corner. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
And the shot goes down.
It's nice to see Russell's discipline. Stays patient and earns the shots he gets.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Tries from 7. Portland no good that time either.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Beasley kicks to Russell. Five on the clock. Rebound by Anthony.
He loved to make him pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Russell against Lillard. And the shot goes in.
Well, compact and strong Lillard using his frame and still finishes.
And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses might get a little bit more aggressive, and then you got to think about the next free throw.
Now here's McCollum. 23 points his last outing. Anthony down low. Hernan Gomez covering. Back to Anthony. Over Hernan Gomez. Anthony can't hit.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And, you know, we talk about feel and reading the situation. Russell gets an opening there and does not flinch.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Well, 2 seasons ago, the Blazers were swept in the first round, and something in the scarring of that kind of outcome has stayed with them, both Terry Stotts and their starting backcourt, to kind of fuel their fire to make the type of strides that they have in the past couple seasons.
These players have been vacuums on the boards recently, leading the league in rebounding the past month. Fourth, Yusuf Nurkic, and of course Hassan Whiteside.
What a rebounding show these two have put on. That's exactly the kind of effort you like to see from your bigs.
Russell against Lillard. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. And Brent, for the Blazers, the continuity has been part of what's made them so good, and that includes keeping Terry Stotts as their head coach.
Yeah, it's interesting to think about Terry Stotts being the 4th longest tenured coach in the league. This will be year 8 for him in the Pacific Northwest. But this group is very tight. They've got great chemistry. They run a very unique offensive system, and there's definite buy-in here in Portland behind Terry Stotts.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Kicks it to Russell. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Now Hernan Gomez. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Towns. Tries again.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Anthony down low. Russell's there, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Now, Melo can just go right through any sort of contact down low.
The Trailblazers shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And Melo's still bringing the passion to the floor. No matter what's going on around, he's still going to be a gamer.
Turner's checked in for the Timberwolves. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And last season for the Blazers, all about bouncing back from their embarrassing first-round sweep at the hands of the Pelicans.
Well, that was definitely a motivator, and I think they put that to bed. Wanted to focus on being the best team that they could be towards the end of last season. And that Nurkic injury really took some wind out of their sails, but they continued to compete and still made noise in the postseason.
A shot by Culver, nobody around. And the dunk by Towns.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Now, here's Lillard. 5 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Towns.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw tonight. The free throw off from Beasley. And so, Brent, you and I know the legend of Nurkic. Back in Bosnia, a sports agent read an article about a huge policeman, 7 foot, 400 pounds. And this agent tracked down this policeman and asked him, do you have a son?
Well, that son is Jusuf Nurkic, the guy you're seeing out there. And 14 years of age, Jusuf Nurkic had never played the game of basketball. So the agent took him under the wing, and the rest pretty much history here, Kevin.
I like that story. Now here's McCollum. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Makes it off the glass.
Well, McCollum has shown the ability to get inside and also finished. It's just how shifty he is.
Pass to Towns. Shoots over Nurkic, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Lillard from outside. Minnesota with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And so Hood will bring it up for Portland. Trailing by 2. Lillard outside. Nurkic against Towns. Nurkic can't hit.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Now here's Culver. Tight defense on him. Pass to Turner. This one for 3. Kept alive, Minnesota. And Towns gets it to go.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Last season, it seemed like Towns recommitted himself on the defensive end after facing some pretty significant criticism in that department.
You know, he looked like he was playing with a chip on his shoulder defensively. Towns has always had the capability to be a fantastic defender, and I'm really glad that he's focusing on that part of his game as an area to improve.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Whiteside's checked in for Jusuf Nurkic. Mario Hezonja comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Rodney Hood. And it's Simons in for Lillard.
Ariza's been in the league a long time, so a great job of reading the defense with some rhythm that time.
The pass to Towns. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Towns has got 10 points in the game.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
McCollum left side. It doesn't go for him. Towns with the defensive effort. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Turner with the tip. A rebound by Hezonja. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the rejection by Towns.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position on the floor.
Turner against Ariza. It's stolen. To the paint. Here's McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
McCollum is so smooth out on the perimeter. I love to see him when he gets vertical.
Pass to Towns. And it's Turner off the drive. Ariza with the rebound.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's Simons. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead. Minnesota's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Unloads from 13. That one a little long.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close. Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Ray, you suited up for 6 teams in your NBA career. What do you think about some of the front offices that you came across during that playing time?
I think when you find a front office, when you move from franchise to franchise, is what it is that they value most. And there were some franchises, quite frankly, Kevin, that I played for where they just wanted you to show up on time, get there, play the game, and leave. Those franchises end up having a lot of struggle to find some footing in the league. They also find trouble finding attraction from free agency because people understand the culture just isn't there. There are other teams that do so many other things well, Kevin. You feel so much more valued as a player throughout your course of your career. Those are the places that end up sticking with you. And I think the league is doing a great job from top to bottom, moving in that direction. Now, some are doing it better than others. That will always be the case. But the idea around finding more completeness for what it is you provide a player is a great thing for everyone.
Hezonja's shot is off.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Here's Johnson, and Johnson with the stuff.
Well, known for his athleticism, Johnson can sneak up on you, and that time, that dunk looking second nature.
Here's Simons. He has 7. It's McCollum on the wing. Puts one up from 19. Rebound, Minnesota.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Portland trailing here. 1:15 left to play here in the first. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And that mid-range jump shot discouraged for many players, but not for C.J. McCollum.
I love the way that C.J. can just wind his way to spots on the floor and speeds up when he wants to, not when the defense is asking him to.
And he knocks down the first one.
Just a smooth scorer is C.J. McCollum, and that combination of being confident and crafty keeps helping him pile up points in terms of his career statistics. Now he's at the line.
Zach Collins checked in for Trevor Ariza. That one is no good.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Back to Lehman. Shot clock at 5. No good on the triple. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hezonja on the wing. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Noel pass to Spellman. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
I know people can't see you, Kevin, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
.26 seconds left here in the first quarter. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Hezonja. 12 seconds left in the first quarter. A nice shot by Simons.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Johnson. Buried from 15 feet out. Johnson's got his second basket.
Impressive shooting touch from James Johnson. That's what the summer's for. Get your touch right. Deadly right here tonight.
We've got more in store for you right after this. All-star big man Karl Anthony Towns is hungry to maximize his potential.
I want to be the best player who ever played. And I feel that I could do that. I think I have the God-given talent and the God-given abilities to make it happen. And I have total confidence in myself every single day. I wake up that I could be the greatest player who ever played. I know if I continue to put the work ethic in and continue to do all the little things I need to do, I could find myself in that conversation. But, obviously I got to learn every single day, never take no days for granted.
His coaches, Greg, and teammates love hearing that.
And how can you not? I mean, that kind of drive is special. And with his tools and potential, hard to put a ceiling on just how good he can be.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
On the court for Minnesota, Evans out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Johnson, and it's Spellman in at the 5, down low. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, D'Angelo Russell was traded from the Lakers and, in his words, was kicked on the way out. He's become an all-star in Brooklyn. Russell said, "It's a heck of an accomplishment. That respect from your peers, your coaches, other teams, it's a great feeling." And Kevin, given how it started for him in L.A., many remain shocked by Russell's rapid ascent.
Coming into his own, you're right, David. Thank you. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Well, you talk about role players with attitude and confidence. Brent, you're talking about Hezonja.
Still so many people intrigued about Hezonja and his ability to play in the NBA. Seems like the situations that he's been in have not been ideal. So an opportunity here in Portland to show how he can fit into a system and how he can consistently perform.
Here's Russell after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Here's Evans. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on C.J. McCollum. The Timberwolves started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier. First one falls for him. And the movement to bring the NBA back to Seattle, the Pacific Northwest. Brent, you played there half a decade. I know you've got fond memories. How much does that city love the NBA?
The Seattle fans are incredible, and I don't know how much,
knowledgeable.
Yes, and how much longer do we have to keep talking about how we want a team in Seattle?
One of the great cities in this country.
A fantastic place to play, to live, and the city is starved to get the Sonics back up there in the green and gold.
And they'll support them.
Oh, there's no question about it. So the time is ticking, and everybody's excited about the opportunity in the near future for the team to return.
Here 3 for 7-footer Zach Collins, showing some real potential as a 3-and-D rim protector.
The interesting thing about last year and Zach Collins was how he played in the playoffs, stepping up, playing with tremendous confidence, playing with physicality, showed a lot of signs of why it is Portland moved up a couple years ago in the draft to get Zach Collins in uniform.
First free throw is good.
Zach Collins is aggressive and confident and waiting for his opportunity to show just how consistently good he can be in the NBA.
Lillard's checked in for the Trailblazers. He doesn't get the second one. Timberwolves trail by 6. Russell from long range. The rebound by Simons. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Got a piece of it. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. But they recover it. Over to the wing. Takes a 3. Spellman with the rebound. Spellman's got 4 rebounds in this game. Drops in the tray off the fast break. Layman's got his second bucket of the night.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Russell against Lillard. Over Russell. Gets that one to drop. That's his third field goal in 8 tries.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players, Kevin, playing today can do.
Evans outside. Six on the shot clock. Lays it up off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Trailblazers leading by 3. Lillard looking around. Hezonja on the wing. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Hezonja's got 5 points in the quarter.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And just loving the attack mode here for Russell. Off the drive there, he draws the foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
And the first one drops.
The second overall pick back in the 2015 NBA draft. Russell having earned his first All-Star game appearance in 2019.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Whiteside. Anthony comes in for Zach Collins. Rodney Hood subbed in for Anthony Simmons. Timberwolves also changing it up. Juan Hernan-Gomez. He's checked in for Amari Spellman. Culver comes in for Jake Lehman. And it's Malik Beasley in for Evans. And now, here's Hezonja. 9 points in the game so far. Lillard outside. The 3. Beasley with the rebound.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Here's Culver. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Culver's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Lillard. The shot comes out. Good D by Johnson. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
And that one is good by Beasley.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
You look at Beasley. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. Towns kicks to Russell. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Inside. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 12 points in the game.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Lillard, the pass to Anthony. And there's a whistle. That goes on Hernan-Gomez. That is his first foul of the game. Turner's checked in for D'Angelo Russell.
Coming on the floor from Timberwolves, Evan Turner.
Lillard with it, picked up by Turner. Hezonja on the wing. Unable to get that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
They grab their own miss. There's the pass to Culver.
Blocking foul called on Yusuf Nurkic. That's his first personal foul, fourth team foul.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. He kicks it to Culver. Outside, Towns. Just 5 on the clock.
That's the kind of D you want from your big fella Nurkic there. Make sure he is contesting the shot.
Here's Hezonja. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Hezonja's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Nurkic with the steal. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Here's Lillard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, Damian Lillard and his commitment to not only the way that he wants to play and wants to improve, but his commitment to Portland and this city and this franchise has been nothing short of remarkable.
Brett, you think about Lillard's value not just to the Blazers, but to the entire community of Portland, Oregon. Outstanding.
Always great, Kevin, to see a superstar take it off the floor and want to make impacts in the community. Lillard has been amazing at the job that he's done here in Portland and has stayed committed to where this franchise wants to go and trying to bring a championship to the Northwest.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Turner finds Towns. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hezonja, the pass to Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Lillard producing right now and finding ways to torch this defense, just filling up the stat sheet.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Culver with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Shots good by Hernan Gomez.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Poked away. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. A nice shot by Culver. Culver's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And the decision-making proving to be outstanding. Culver just has a knack for taking advantage of the D in the open floor.
Trent, good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. And stolen by Hezonja. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That one on Turner.
Yeah, Lillard is fearless, able to take that hit and calmly knock one down and one. Scoring has always been Lillard's strength, but last season a career high in assists. And you wonder how much a healthy Nurkic is going to help propel this team as they've equipped themselves with some interesting players at the wing position to try to take another step forward in the Western Conference.
And watching film is becoming an obsession for Damian Lillard.
Well, that's a great way to learn, visually sitting down and not only looking at your opponents, but where it is maybe where you can take advantage and stay in your zone. Lillard committed to the game and committed to improving.
He gets it in there.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
That's his 2nd personal.
Yet another player from the 2019 draft class who wasn't a top high school recruit Jarrett Culver, 3-star guy, thin, unrefined, but in that sophomore year of college, boy, did he surprise some folks.
And, Greg, when you talk about Culver, the one thing he did show in high school and again showed at Texas Tech, the ability to score.
Yeah, and he creates and makes shots against great defenders. Every team in the NBA is looking for that. His jumper, his handle, his ability to move without the ball, already NBA-level stuff.
Now, here's Lillard. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Carmelo. Over Hernangomez. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Towns up top. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Fires for three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. This their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to. Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Now, here's Culver. He has 6. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
How about the recognition from Culver? Terrific at realizing when the defense has broken down.
The Timberwolves have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night for the Trailblazers. Collins checked in for Anthony, and it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. And Towns no good on that one.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And it's Simons missing. Timberwolves trail by 9. Knocked away. The dish to McCollum. It's Ariza on the wing. 6 to shoot to the inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For Portland, they have made a little more than half their free throws today, 7 of 12.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And Portland making a change here. Whiteside's checked in. And then for Minnesota, Omari Spellman has come in for Hernangomez. Jake Layman comes in for Evan Turner. And it's Evans in for Culver. And he sinks the second. Timberwolves trail by 10. Passes to Towns. Over Whiteside. Towns, no luck. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. To the middle, here's Simons. And he jams it with authority.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
.135 left in the second quarter. Evans outside. Back to Towns. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. 16 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Evans against McCollum. Left side Ariza. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Simons. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And if they're thinking they can get a 2-for-1 here.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to what they're going to run here. Got to run a good play.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
And here's McCollum for 3. Here's Whiteside. No good that time. Towns with the defensive effort. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. 6-point game. No coverage that time. Lehman's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
That's tipped. And here they come. With 4 seconds on the clock, and the layup is good. And now just a 1-point Portland lead.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Trailblazers lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
We just got to compete. Keep competing, trust each other, and make plays.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He ended up with 19 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. His great performance last game out seemed to carry right over into tonight. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, there was one pleasant surprise, and that was the bench. They gave him a big lift. Those guys came into the game, they did all the dirty work, and they scored baskets.
Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
They were strong in transition. Seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted, playing an outstanding game. They can keep it up in the second half, they may wear the other side out.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Anthony, and it's Hood in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Now here's Hood. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it goes down 2 points. McCollum's got the first field goal of the second half for the Trailblazers.
Just so good off the pass. McCollum's set up and ready at all times.
16 feet away and misses it off the right side of the rim. Trailblazers leading by 3. Lillard outside. Out to Anthony. All sorts of time. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And the ball handling, body control. Russell with the nasty pull-up.
The Trailblazers shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. That's a 2 from Lillard. Off the left rim and out. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Russell against Lillard. For the lead.
So far, Kevin, the third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4. Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. 21 points for Lillard.
Now there's another way Lillard can beat you off the ball. Great timing on the catch and shoot.
Beasley outside. And here's Culver. He has 6. Again, Russell missing.
You wonder, with Nurkic last year getting hurt, just how much further the Blazers could have gone. Again, carried by C.J. McCollum and Damian Lillard. Their unbelievable dynamic duo at the guard position. But the defensive anchor all year long had been Nurkic.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside, Russell. Down low, Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. And with their high-powered backcourt, Brent, Nurkic providing the Blazers with that sorely needed paint presence. He is a big body.
Big body who sets screens and frees up a bunch of room for those guards that you mentioned, Kevin. But the interesting thing is about all the dirty work that Nurkic can do down low for this basketball team, picking up 10, 12 points in the painted area and putting a lot of pressure on the defense.
The free throw drops for Towns.
And for a player with his size, Towns has always been very comfortable at the free throw line. And that's a good thing because he finds himself there quite a bit.
And Towns drops them both. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Portland leading. Now Anthony, 5 points in the game. Pass to Nurkic. Over Towns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Excellent footwork inside from Nurkic there to put the D in an awkward position and force them to foul him there.
First trip to the line for him here. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Nurkic.
Nurkic, another talented player from Europe, playing in Croatia before coming over to the NBA, and the international game continues to make an impact on how it's played here. The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Got that one up quick. Hood's got his first 3 points of the game.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And here's Russell after Rodney Hood was able to get the triple. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Trailblazers. On Monday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
And Portland making a change here. Hezonja's checked in, and a change for the Timberwolves. Johnson's checked in. And he ends up missing both free throws. Portland leading by 6. Cullen passes to Lillard. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. 18 feet out. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Beasley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Russell. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Assisted.
Russell's got 4 points this quarter.
And floating it in there, the smoothness, something you've got to love about Russell's game.
Back to Hazonia. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 6th assist on the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 9. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Johnson at the elbow. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Loads it up for Beasley. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here's Lillard. And there's a whistle. That goes on Hernan Gomez. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Evan Turner. He's checked in for Minnesota.
Evan Turner.
Timberwolves on defense, trailing by 4. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Outside, Russell. No good from outside. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Passes it to Nurkic. And another turnover here by Portland. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at the Trailblazers. They're down in the bottom of the conference. Their fans hope they can turn it around and show some improvement. And checking out Minnesota, 3 games behind.
Well, right now for the Timberwolves, they're already looking to the offseason. And that's a shame. Their fans deserve a little bit more from this team.
And the body language right now kind of telling the story. Losing takes a huge toll on you, especially during an 82-game grind.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. The Timberwolves not set the world on fire at the free throw line. They're just 6 of 12. Whiteside's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic.
Really like how James Johnson plays his role, so expanded here within the team set. Knows he's out there to space the floor, bring some physicality, and is going to have some opportunities to make some plays with the ball in his hand.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Spellman's checked in. Free throw good, Damian Lillard.
Well, I love to watch Lillard play. He's from the Bay Area. That's where I'm from. Did you know that, Kevin? I mean, I'm a Bay Area product. We could talk more about that later. But he's fearless, heartless, and he usually saves his best for last. It's Lillard time in the 4th quarter.
And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 4 points this quarter.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Beasley outside. The pass to Turner. Over Hood. The shot by Turner, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now here's McCollum. 9 points in the game so far. Jacks up a 3. Hood, the pass to Hazonia. Whiteside with it. He's guarded by Russell. Lillard outside. Just 3 to shoot over Johnson. And it's Lillard missing. Timberwolves trail by 6. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. And now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. And that will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do in the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. For the Trailblazers, Ariza comes in for McCollum, and it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. And then for Minnesota, Jake Layman comes in for Turner, and it's Jacob Evans in for Beasley. And it's tied up with that one. Trailblazers have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Outside Hood. And it's Ariza in the corner. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And they take the lead. Russell's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And just changing ends in transition there. You have to stick close to Russell defensively, or he'll get crazy on you.
Here's Simons. 15 points in the game. Pass to Hood. Just 4 to shoot. Whiteside tried to break free to halt the run. Pass to Hazanya. There's the triple. Portland with a new 14. From past the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Hazanya's got 16 points.
Nice awareness from Whiteside there, understanding where his teammates were on that possession.
And Hassan Whiteside, the kind of player that you love when he's engaged, but Brent, equally frustrating when he's not.
You wonder about the role that he's played, and with Miami taking a bunch of different turns in terms of their roster, where he fit in. Now Portland taking a shot at bringing Whiteside to the Northwest, having him possibly come off the bench and play some minutes to stabilize the second unit. It's going to be an interesting year the way he approaches this one mentally.
Simons, the pass to Ariza. To the middle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Nurkic.
On the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
He misses the free throw. No good on the second free throw. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Layman. And no good. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. And now, here's Hazonia, covered by Evans. Hood finds Hazonia. Evans with some nice D. And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. It's a one-point game. Can't cash in from close range.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Simons, the pass to Hazonia.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Evans outside. Passes it to Spellman. Clock at 6. Here's Layman. Ariza covering. It's good. Layman's got 12. Portland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Simons, the pass to Hazonia. Johnson with the block.
Well, if you can use that athleticism on offense, why not try it on defense? James Johnson putting his 7'1" wingspan to great use.
5 to shoot. The 3-ball. And it's Simons missing. Timberwolves trail to the left wing. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
Here's Simons, 15 points in the game. Now the pass to Whiteside. Pass to Simons. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Anthony's checked in for the Trailblazers. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the Timberwolves. .137 left in the third quarter. For the lead, Evans goes in. Count it. 6 points for him. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Now a timeout called by Portland. You look at Towns, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
Hate on low, but we fly high. You know, talk is cheap, free Wi-Fi. Whoa, heard they trying to steal away. Cut it out, cut it out.
Taking a look here at numbers for Anthony. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up about 12 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
Here's Simons. It's good from long range. Simons has got 18 points in the game.
Lazy defense there, guys. You have to guard the outside on inbounds plays, too. Every man has to be accounted for in those situations.
Count it.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Simons. 18 points for him. The shot, Anthony. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Spellman's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the inside, here's Towns. Banked in off the glass. Towns has got 22.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 5. Off target from the baseline.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And he goes in for the dunk.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Again, the miss by Anthony.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it. Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by 4 from Portland. We're back in a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And a look at the five for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. They've got Lehman, Culver out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the four-man position. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Lillard operating with smoothness there makes the defender overcommit, and when you're out of position, you end up fouling.
Your Trailblazers, Damian Lillard, taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. He hits the second from the line. Timberwolves leading by 3. Kicks to Culver. The shot from the low post is good.
I'll tell you, Culver has an array of moves once he gets into the paint.
Now here's Lillard. Defense is right there. Anthony left side. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Lehman. And McCollum with the block. Oh, Whiteside in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Just a great alley-oop there. Teammates connecting. Whiteside with the jam. The D wants no part of that.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Inside, here's Towns. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Nurkic. Anthony with it, 14 feet away. Beasley with the rebound. Beasley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Culver. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Trailblazers trail by 3. Lillard outside. Towns with the defensive effort.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender maybe next time.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Now here's Lillard to tie it up. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Culver passes to Beasley. The feed to Towns. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Karl Anthony Towns, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Turner's checked in for Jake Lehman. And he makes both free throws. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Nurkic in the post, defended by Towns.
You could tell that Nurkic was looking to get the foul on that shot, and he got the job done.
Shooting from Portland, Yusuf Nurkic at the line for 2.
Free throw good. Nurkic and the Trailblazers making a change here. Ariza's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Lillard outside. Beasley with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And no good that time. Some solid defense from Lillard. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Shoots. Collins trying to break free. And that one goes long. And it's Turner off the drive. And it's slammed in by Turner.
I know he seems to play constantly in second gear, but that's the comfort zone where Evan Turner can get the damage done.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Simons, he's checked in for Damian Lillard. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Russell, he's checked in for Culver. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. He warned them they've got to get back in transition. He said they've given up way too many fast break points, and he said we have to slow the pace of the game down and force them into taking some tough shots. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. So it's the Timberwolves now. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Simons, the pass to Nurkic. Over Towns. Nurkic can't hit. Minnesota leading by 3. And the pass to Turner. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one.
I like the way Turner uses his body on the inside, not scared of that kind of contact, and throwing a bit of his weight around.
Here's Simons. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Now, here is Russell. Softly drops in the floater. Russell's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Simons, the pass to Collins. No good from 11 feet. Stolen by Collins. Pass to Simons. Off target from outside. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Leading by 5.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
To the paint. Here's Nurkic. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That one is on Towns.
Excellent job by Nurkic to go right into the defense and get hit. Then he buries the shot.
One shot.
Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Beasley finds Turner. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Here's Simons. He's guarded by Russell.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
There's the 3. No good on that one. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Here's Simons. It's deflected. Here's Trent. Just 5 on the clock. Over Turner. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Trent's got 5 points now in the quarter. Ariza against Russell. Will it go? Nurkic with the block.
Well, Nurkic seeing an opportunity there to make the impact defensively with the block.
Simons, again, the Trailblazers score.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Now here's Turner. Back to Russell. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Off target with his 3. Portland leading by 4. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Tries from 16. They get the rebound. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Evan Turner was not going to be denied. The decision was to drive, and he stuck with it there.
Shooting for Minnesota, Evan Turner. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
That's what we saw with Evan Turner before he joined this ball club, was the ability to play multiple positions, and he's so versatile. He can do a little bit of everything, run the team through him, and also be an off-the-ball scorer.
So Portland ends up going with the new group.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And stolen by Russell. Looking to get back on track here. He takes it up and lays it in. Russell's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Lillard dishes to McCollum. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Well, he knows how to get the shot off at any time on that pick and roll. Natural instincts taking over, and the experience helping McCollum as well.
Minnesota calls timeout. And now a moment to take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
Culver's checked in for Evan Turner. Minnesota's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Russell kicks to Towns. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Lillard against Russell. Passes to Anthony. McCollum right side. Over Beasley. That one wide left.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And Russell gets it to go.
A developing shot maker. I'm a fan of Russell's unwavering commitment to his craft.
And the rejection by Towns. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Beasley. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And Beasley, no good on that one. And so Hood will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Cullen passes to Carmelo. Over Hernangomez. The shot by Anthony, no good.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Trailblazers trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Lillard, count the basket. Lillard's got 27.
That's a tip of the cap there, always wanting to take the big shot for his team. Lillard makes more than his fair share.
Russell dishes to Towns. Sweet move. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The free throw drops for Towns.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Lillard outside. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The drive by Russell. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Russell's got the lead up to 7 now for the Timberwolves. Russell against Lillard. Anthony in the corner. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Culver, good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 9th assist in the game now.
Spectacular. I mean, lights out shooting here down the stretch. All of a sudden now they're in a position to win the game.
Towns with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Russell with the bucket. And now it's an 11-point Timberwolves lead.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic. Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Outside, Towns. Back to Beasley. Fires the 3. And Jarrett Culver gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Lillard against Russell. Lillard misses. Timberwolves leading by 9. And they double up Russell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hernangomez.
Look, Kevin, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Trent can't hit. Now, here is Russell. Here's Vanderbilt. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. From outside the arc, trains the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And there's the pass to Trent. Three-pointer. Minnesota with the rebound. And here's Russell. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
With the youngest involved, lost my voice, made a howl.